Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and today it's time for part 2 of our Cristiano Ronaldo experiment. Last week I gave one of the greatest of all time a chance to restart his career. I made Cristiano Ronaldo 18 years old once again, and he was back where it all began, Sporting. Unsurprisingly, he didn't spend long in Portugal, securing a big money move to Paris Saint-Germain. In France, he helped the Parisians finally win the Champions League whilst carving out a fresh legacy in a country he's yet to experience. We left things in 2028 though, when Ronaldo may have been on the move once again. Last time we looked at this simulation, CR7 was a target for Real Madrid. But will the deal happen? Let's dive back into this simulation and see what else happens as we give Cristiano Ronaldo a second chance at another illustrious career. Let's go. Right, here we are where we left things, the 11th of June 2028. As you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo, the Paris Saint-Germain, number 7, 500 grand a week for another 4 years. But that hasn't put Real Madrid off. They still want to sign Cristiano Ronaldo. Obviously that happened in reality, he went from Man United to Real Madrid. In this simulation, Madrid want to sign him once again. The thing is, I don't know how they're going to afford it. Like I say, valued at 102 million. He's got 4 years left on his contract and he's earning 500 grand a week. It's going to take some kind of obscene sum, like Neymar levels of transfer craziness, to take Ronaldo from PSG back to the Bernabeu. But will it happen? Ronaldo's been incredible throughout this entire simulation. I mean, he's getting better and better. He's getting 8s every year now. At PSG he's been sensational. He's won a couple of Champions Leagues, which PSG have never done. But will all roads take him back to Real Madrid? Let's simulate a year into the future. Let's see where Ronaldo is by 2029. Okay, here we are a year into the future, the 10th of June 2029. And as you can see, Cristiano Ronaldo is a Real Madrid player once again. He's joined from PSG for a huge fee, £151 million. It's the largest transfer of his career. Real Madrid, when he went in 2009, that was a world record transfer. £93 million to Juventus in 2018. This time, £151 million. And in his first season, he's got 28 goals in all competitions, 11 assists, his average rating just shy of an 8, but he is in a more competitive league. How has he got on in his first year back in Spain? Let's have a look at the table. And sadly for Ronaldo and co, they have just missed out on the title to their rivals Atletico. Atletico coming top with 98 points, 1 ahead of Real Madrid and 3 ahead of Barcelona. And Ronaldo wasn't even the best player in the division. He didn't win the Golden Boot, that was Thiago David Origi, and the best player was actually Thomas Lemar from Atletico Madrid. Let's have a little look at Real, because I want to see what kind of teammates Ronaldo's got. Obviously at PSG he had some amazing teammates. Let's see where he's got Real Madrid. First thing first, he's managed by Nuno Espirito Santo, which, alright, he's a good bloke. He's done well to get himself the Real Madrid job after Wolves, but whatever, maybe he's Tottenham are in luck with this guy. We'll sharp find out when the Premier League season kicks off. On FM, he is the Real Madrid manager, and he was the man, well, I was going to say he orchestrated the deal to bring Ronaldo back. He probably had nothing to do with it. He was just told Ronaldo's coming back, and he was probably quite happy about it. Let's have a look at Ronaldo's teammates. To be honest with you, it's not really a crop of Galacticos. Martin Odegaard's there and finally flourishing a Real Madrid shirt. They've signed Karim Adeyemi, the German striker. Rodrigo's doing well. Federico Valverde, good player. Victor Osimhen's arrived. Militao still performing well. There are some big names. We've got Andy Robertson, who hasn't played at all. We've got Andreas Christensen from Chelsea. He's a mainstay at the back. They've got Josh Kimmich, Leroy Sané, and strangely, they've also got Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He arrived on a free from Arsenal, and he hasn't been very good. He's leaving, so that doesn't matter. Ronaldo no longer will be playing with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. He probably doesn't care. But let's have a little look at their schedule, see if they've won anything else. Champions League, they were in a group alongside AC Milan, Nice, and Leeds of all clubs. But I mean, it was a perfect start of the season. They drew with Milan, but I mean, on this whole page, every game's a win. They didn't lose a game until they played AC Milan on the 22nd of November. They lost the Super Cup final to Atletico Madrid. Spanish Cup, they were beaten by Barcelona. Ronaldo did score, but still it wasn't enough to put Real Madrid through. And in the Champions League, they were beaten in the final by Paris Saint-Germain, the team who Ronaldo left, the team they signed him from for £151 million. They have won their third Champions League, and for the first time they have done it without Cristiano Ronaldo. His first season back at the Bernabeu. On a personal level, Ronaldo's been great, performances have been good, scored a lot of goals, but he hasn't won a trophy. Second in La Liga, beaten finalists in the Champions League. He's got a contract until 2033. His wages have gone down to 300 grand a week from 500 grand a week. But that's what it takes for Ronaldo to go back to Real Madrid. How will he get on in year 2? Will there be more Galactico rivals perhaps? Who knows? One thing's for sure, Ainsley Maitland-Niles is going to be there next year. Maybe he was holding him back. Let's simulate a year in the future. Let's find out. Okay, here we are, the 9th of June 2030, the 10th year of this simulation. Ronaldo started as an 18-year-old, now he's at 28, coming into his peak years, and in his second year at Real Madrid, he's been an absolute machine in front of goal. He's actually scored 2 goals less than he did the year prior. He got 29 his first year. In all competitions this time, he got 27. 24 though, coming in the league, and an average La Liga rating of 8.18. Let's have a look at the league table, and Cristiano Ronaldo has inspired Real Madrid to the title. This time they have pipped Atletico to the post, 3 points clear of their rivals. Ronaldo won the Golden Boot, the best player in the league, more man of the match awards than anyone, and that is why Real Madrid are the best team in Spain right now. But have they won a Champions League as well? Let's take a look at their schedule. They're still managed by Nuno Espirito Santo. They were in a Champions League group alongside Sisca, Liverpool and Feyenoord. They made it through the group, but sadly they were beaten by PSG again. This time in the first knockout round, and they've been beaten by Paris Saint-Germain. Ronaldo will be banging his head against a wall, wondering why he ever left. Real won the first leg 3-1, but a 2-0 defeat in the second. Goals from Mbappe and Haaland, former teammates of Ronaldo. It put them through. Ronaldo didn't even play in the second leg, so I don't know what's gone on there. But it's cost Real Madrid, it's cost them big time, and it's another year without Champions League glory. They haven't done a double either. They were beaten in the Spanish Cup by Atletico. Super Cup lost in the semis to Bilbao, but at least they have won a league title. Ronaldo feels Valverde is a vital part of the team. He's still on that 300 grand a week contract that he signed last summer. So far, 43 goals in 66 appearances. It's been an astonishing return for a man who is still only a Real Madrid icon. He's alongside Roberto Carlos, Hierro, Hugo Sanchez, even Nuno Espirito Santo is now a club icon. Surely Ronaldo's higher than that. Surely he's a club legend in reality. Let's have a little look at Ronaldo's landmarks. He actually won an Olympic gold medal in 2028, which is pretty cool. Quite apt right now, the fact that the Olympics are on, Ronaldo isn't there. Are Portugal even competing? I don't think they are. But I'm not sure. I mean, in the football, they're probably doing something at the Olympics. Either way, Ronaldo's not involved. But on FM, in 2028, where the 2028 Olympics held, I think it's LA. Either way, Ronaldo won himself a gold. He's also won the Nations League with Portugal in 2027, but he is still yet to win a World Cup. That's the one trophy that continues to elude Cristiano Ronaldo. But will he be able to do it before part 2 of this Cristiano Ronaldo experiment is out? I'm going to simulate another 2 years into the future to 2032. Give him another couple of years. Perhaps he'll win a Champions League. Maybe he'll win a World Cup. There's only one way to find out. Let's simulate another couple of years into the future. Let's see what happens. Oh, and while we're on, Maitland-Niles had a good first year in Russia. Let's move on. Okay, here we are on the 13th of June 2032, another couple of years into the future. Ronaldo is a 30-year-old man and he's extended his contract at Real Madrid. He's now on 350 grand a week, still not the kind of money he was earning at PSG, but that's fine. He's there until 2036. And in league competition, he's got 94 goals in 138 Real Madrid appearances. I mean, in reality, his numbers, he's normally averaging more than a goal a game, but on FM, he never does that, so that's pretty damn good. Let's have a look at these past couple of years. In 2031, 35 goals in all competitions. This year he only managed 30, but it's still been another stellar year. Let's have a look at the La Liga table. Has it been another title win for Real Madrid? It hasn't. Ronaldo won the Golden Boot with 25 goals, but they were quite a way away from the league winners, Atletico. They were 14 points shy, nowhere near winning the title. Ronaldo, not even the best player at Real, that is Benoit Boyer. He's a Belgian right winger, signed for 150 million quid from Borussia Dortmund. What a season he's had. He's only played 23 times though. I mean, Ronaldo's played more than that. He got a 7.93. I think Ronaldo's been a bit shafted here, to be honest with you. Let's have a look at his landmarks over the past couple of seasons. Of course, we left things when Ronaldo won the La Liga title in 2030. Since then, all he's won is a couple of Spanish Super Cups. No international glory for Portugal, which is probably a little bit disappointing. Let's have a look at them. They're still the 4th best team in the world. And it's probably a bit disappointing for Ronaldo because, I mean, they've got a golden generation coming through. They've got Jurgen Klopp as manager, Ruben Dias is still there, João Felix. Some great players for Portugal coming through the ranks in reality right now. Come next year's World Cup, the 2026 World Cup, Portugal have got to be in contention. But here, they just haven't been able to get the job done. They haven't even got to a final. 3rd place in 1966 is the best Portugal have done. Even with a second chance of a career, Ronaldo is still yet to taste World Cup glory. And after 4 seasons back at Real Madrid, he hasn't won the Champions League either. PSG, on the other hand, a Champions League juggernaut. But will that change for Ronaldo in another couple of years? He's still managed by Nuno Espirito Santo. Let's see what his ranking is at the club. He's still only an icon. He is still only an icon. I'm going to give him 2 more years to achieve legendary status. But based on this season, I mean, Ronaldo's doing his bit, but his teammates need to pull the finger out. I mean, 3rd, 14 points shy of the title is not good enough for Ronaldo, and it's not good enough for Real Madrid. Let's simulate another 2 years into the future. Let's see if by 2034, Ronaldo can be once again a Champions League winner with Real Madrid. Okay, here we are in 2034, and Ronaldo still hasn't won a Champions League with Real Madrid in his 2nd spell, but he has won 2 league titles. He won it in 2033 and yet again in 2034, taking his tally to 3 league titles, but no European glory. And that's despite the fact he's had one of his best seasons ever in front of goal during this simulation. 27 La Liga goals in 2033, 37 in all competitions. Season after the most recent season, 30 goals in all competitions. I mean, an absolute goal scoring machine. There's no surprise there. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, for goodness sake. At 32 years old, he's still going strong, still banging in 30 goals a season. Let's have a look at the La Liga title, see how easy it was for Real Madrid. 101 points. Ronaldo, the best player in the league, only lost 1 game all season. That was to Espanyol, but they were 8 points clear of Barcelona. Let's have a little look at last season, see how close it was. They were 3 points clear. Another incredible season for Real Madrid and Cristiano Ronaldo. But still, he is yet to win a Champions League title since returning to Real Madrid. Meanwhile, PSG continue to dominate. They won it in 2032 and 2034. Even without Ronaldo, they are absolutely dominant. I mean, it's not a massive issue for Ronaldo. Let's check him out. I want to see if he's a legend at Real Madrid yet. Surely he is. Come on, please. I mean, I don't care that much. Let's have a little look. Here he is, still only a club icon. Maybe that'll change when he leaves, but for now, still only a club icon. I mean, that's not true, is it? Let's be honest with each other here. If Martin Odegaard can forge out a legendary career, I think Cristiano Ronaldo is already a Real Madrid legend. And that's even without, when you consider the next 6 years he's had at Real Madrid. I mean, every season he's hit about 30 goals every season. 37 his best tally. Absolutely amazing. But we are very close to the end of part 2. But it is a World Cup year. It is 2034. The World Cup's taking place in France, and Portugal will be competing. There they are in Group B alongside Thailand, alongside the USA, and Cristiano Ronaldo is the captain, managed by Jurgen Klopp. They will like to think they are a contender to win the World Cup, but will they be able to do it? Before we round out this episode, we're going to simulate a month into the future and see if Cristiano Ronaldo can finally win the trophy that has eluded him and lift the World Cup high above his head. Let's find out if he can do it. Okay, here we are ever so slightly into the future, and sadly for Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal, they haven't won the World Cup. They were beaten in the quarter-finals by France. They lost 2-1 in extra time, and sadly for Ronaldo, he was pretty poor on the night. He got a rating of 6.6, which for a man of Cristiano Ronaldo's calibre is pretty poor. They came top of their group, obviously because they were against the USA and Thailand. Ronaldo didn't even score in the group stages. In the second round they beat Japan 5-2, and in the third round they beat Serbia 3-1. But by the time they got to the quarter-finals, where they played France, it was a 2-1 defeat. Christ, why have I just clicked on the wrong thing? Here we are, 2-1 defeat in the quarter-finals. So sadly for Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal, it has ended in disaster. It's ended in curtains for Ronaldo. His move back to Real Madrid, it has resulted in a lot of goals. Might have been 4. It was 3. 3 Spanish La Liga titles, but no Champions Leagues, and he still hasn't won the World Cup that continues to elude him. But at least we've got a transfer. I suppose it was better than the Lionel Messi one when he just sat on his hands at Manchester United. Boring sod. We will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo. And until next time, we will see you around.